Welcome to Vlog Radio. You're listening Vic Talk Show, and this is your friend Vic. Today's episode is exclusively on United States of America versus China or coronavirus. We're going to know today that why America got hit the most by coronavirus disease and why we have most cases in top 3 states, and also why we don't have even 0.25% of cases in our neighbor countries. Today's episode is exclusive and exposing the condition of COVID-19 in USA. Today, on April 9, 2020, we have total cases approximately 500,000 on this weekend of April 10th, whereas approximately 17,000 deaths and 25,000 recovered cases. The most surprising number is coming from New York, approximately 160,000 patients and 7,000 deaths. New Jersey with 51,000 cases and 1,700 deaths. Michigan with 21,000 cases and more than 1,000 deaths. California, approximately 20,000 cases and 500 deaths. Massachusetts, almost 19,000 cases and 500 deaths. This is the situation of top 5 states in America where we have the crucial situation. We will go to know today why we have the highest number of cases in New York and New Jersey and why rest of other part of the country do not. We would try to know that why we have total cases almost 500,000, but our neighbor countries in Canada is almost 20,000. Just few hours away drive distance to Canada or Mexico, we have almost 1/10 number of patients. In Canada, 20,000 cases, 500 deaths. In Mexico, 3,000 cases and 174 deaths. This is something very surprising. We have to understand the conspiracy. We have to understand the propaganda of China and the strategy of our own country's bureaucracy or politics. And today we're going to expose it. Why it's happening here. Why only America being targeted by China or coronavirus disease to affect us most, to destroy us most, to collapse us most. China need a land near America, a country which is neutral or positive for China or negative or neutral for America, and that is Canada. Canadians have the wealthiest, richest immigrants community of China, and these Chinese are actually occupying most businesses, bigger size of lands to avail in future for the Chinese conspiracy or powers against America. Canadian political situation and business environment is influenced by China, influxed by China. It seems like Canada will be another Chinese highest number country as a overseas Chinese immigrants citizen of Canada. Currently, US have 5 million Chinese, whereas Canada have approximately 2 million. Canada have more easy visa and residentship and citizenship policy for Chinese investors or people, whereas America have very strict policies for that. So somehow to be near the America and threat to America is actually Canada by China. We can easily figure it out that if you want to harm America, there are two easy ways. Canada, which have a mutual good understanding in relation with America, but kind of jealousy or not good terms with America. Whereas Mexico, completely opposite. Neither of them like each other, but somehow they depend on each other. Currently, in America, the total cases are 533,115 on today, April 12, 2020. And the total death, 20,580. Recovered, 30,502. And the highest number actually goes again to New York, New Jersey, Michigan. Now these three states, or let's say even the 5 states, including Massachusetts and California, we can easily figure it out that most of the cases where majority of the patients who are dying are actually the African American people who are dying mostly, and the average being considered 70%. The 70% Black American African people are dying in most of the cases of coronavirus treatment. The New York and California have a majority of population, whereas they also have, being the biggest cities, they also have biggest number of shelterless or poor people living there, and most of them are African American Black people. Just because Black African American have mostly different kind of eating habit, lifestyle, and health concerns, the health condition. So just because of that, majority of cases where people are dying are from African American community of USA. It's very surprising to understand that Canada had 23,318, total deaths 653, recovered 6,428 on today, April 20th. They have the death ratio in entire country very less than 10%. And currently active cases, if we take a look, then they have total only 3% critical condition patients, 97% are in mild and good condition. Now, the American border with New York, which have the highest number of patients, Toronto, which is actually next border to New York, have almost 200,000 patients. And coronavirus cases in Canada is only 23,000. This is really very disappointing mystery for us to understand. And I will actually tell you the mystery later, why it is like that. Take a look on Mexico, which is just a border, few hours away. Both of these countries are few hours away from American border. Okay, major cities. Just only 5 to 10 hours away, and you will be in another country. Then how the entire country in Mexico, 4,219 and death 273. Now over here is also that it's only few hours away. Then how come California, Texas, and many other states, which is adjourned with USA border, few hours drive away, and the entire country have only 4,220 cases, whereas America, even in California, have more than 22,000. Even Texas have more than 13,000. These all states which is border with Mexico, or those all states which is border with Canada, make 10 times than 1,000% death ratio less than America. Another big reason which I could understand is this, that America do not have good public healthcare service option. So approximately 20 to 30% goes to private and 60% goes to non-profit organization. Now these non-profit organizations, or you go private, make a right bill and it need to be paid by a healthcare company, and then healthcare will be paid by the government. As I said in my previous documentary, that the cost of one patient is approximately $30,000 to $75,000. Who will be paying that? Either the government or the insurance company, and they have conditions. So somehow it's a debt on the country. In just 1 month, the US have taken more than $50 billion for the healthcare and $2 trillion to support the industries so that people can continue their job, businesses can continue running, and this is something which happened in just 1 month. Almost $7 trillion. This is actually not the game of coronavirus, this is a game of money. And as I said that this virus have attacked the G7 countries beside US and Canada, Germany, Spain, Italy, United Kingdom, France, and European Union. That these all countries are actually part of top 5: USA, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, and if we remove China, then UK. And UK also should be included because it's very close to China, and also the death numbers are much higher than China. So somehow strategically targeted by China or planned by some companies to take benefits, because most of the top 5 pharmaceutical companies are also from these top 5 countries. So companies are taking benefit, opposition parties are taking benefit, and China is already taking benefit. China already made, in just 2 months, 6 new billionaires in just 2 months. This is what's going on around America. Very sad that we are not able to understand this entire game so that we can dare to challenge the government, stop all this, and make everything normal. Or if it is very serious and critical, then take a right action to the culprits. Countries are getting in debts, government corrupts are taking more loan, and they are buying more healthcare products from China on credit and keeping all these debts on the people. I hope government will take right action at the right time, and we all will have our normal life back again. So if we will not rise or wake up on right time, then soon our generation will be struggling much more than us. Let's hope everything will be normal. We should pray and get well back soon, not for our family, but for the entire nation and the world. Hope this documentary would have given you enough information. If you really want me to keep continuing making these kind of informative documentaries, please press like and share as many as people you can so that I've been encouraged by you. Till then, take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones, and your elders. Have a good time, good luck, and God bless you.